The 2-1 defeat to Athletic Bilbao has exposed the crisis plaguing Real Madrid. It was a match that symbolized the season so far. Questionable decisions by Carlo Ancelotti, fatal individual errors, and a team that seems lost on the field. Among the negative highlights, Kylian Mbappe stole the spotlight once again, but not for the brilliance expected of him. So, if you love football and are a cool person who wants to help, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It would really help me a lot. Thank you. Mbappe had a clear chance to change the game when he took a penalty, but he repeated the same mistakes from other matches. His downward gaze at the last second, the predictability of his shot, all pointed to a crisis of confidence affecting his performance. Despite the immediate support from Bellingham, Rudiger, and even Asensio, who showed impressive character in facing opponents despite being new to the team, the pressure on the Frenchman continues to mount. After the game, Mbappe at least showed some reaction. He acknowledged his poor moment and promised changes. However, it wasn't enough to erase the image of apathy he has conveyed at many points this season. The match also highlighted another emblematic error, this time from Fede Valverde. One of the team's most consistent players, the Uruguayan attempted a risky pass during a build-up, leading to the goal that sealed Athletic's victory. Despite his Herculean effort to rectify his mistake, managing to outrun defenders in a bid for redemption, the cost was high. Errors like this illustrate an overloaded team where players try to compensate for a lack of collective organisation. When asked about the game, and about Mbappe once again after the defeat, the highly successful coach Carlo Ancelotti came to the players' defense. Let's see what he said.
Pero la sensación que tiene el madridismo es que no es ni un 1% del Mbappé que fichó el Madrid y que hemos visto con Francia y con el PSG los últimos años.
Es mucho más del 1%. No, seguramente no está a su mejor nivel, pero hay que darle tiempo de adaptarse. Ya ha marcado, como has dicho tú, 10 goles, lo puede hacer mejor, obviamente sí, está trabajando para hacerlo mejor. El Athletic Club es un equipo, sobre todo en casa, un rival muy peligroso. Creo que hemos competido, luchado. El partido creo que era un empate porque por lo hecho para los dos equipos ha sido... para mí era un empate, pero nada que decir sobre el hecho que han ganado. Ha sido un partido, creo que nosotros lo hemos hecho a nivel defensivo bien en la primera parte, se podía ser mejor con balón, no hemos tenido muchísimas oportunidades. La segunda parte ha sido mejor por parte nuestra, en el juego de ataque hemos tenido oportunidades. Nada, seguimos en la pelea, en la lucha. Obviamente podríamos sacar un resultado mejor, pero estamos ahí. Tenemos que pensar porque viene pronto el próximo partido de sábado.
A lack of a clear tactical plan has been evident, with Ancelotti insisting on choices that frustrate fans. For instance, using Ferland Mendy as an offensive solution at a crucial moment instead of betting on promising players like Endrick and Arda Güler. 3 minutes on the field for each of them is not enough for these young talents to make a difference. Jude Bellingham, on the other hand, continues to be the heart of the team, often finishing matches exhausted and frustrated, as was evident once again. The Spanish press, led by outlets like Marca, no longer holds back on criticism. In addition to questioning Mbappe, the narrative now targets Ancelotti himself. The Italian coach's tenure seems increasingly fragile with each game, especially after losses to teams like Liverpool, Barcelona, Milan, and now Athletic Bilbao. Even the rare victories, like against Dortmund, have been scrutinized for their lack of flair. This also highlights how much Vini Jr is missed. Without him, the team not only loses an offensive reference, but also the dynamic that Vinicius brings to the game. With Vinicius on the field, Real Madrid has the ability to penetrate opposing defenses, using his skill to draw defenders and create space for other attackers like Jude Bellingham and Rodrigo. His ability to drive the ball at speed and finish with precision makes him a constant threat, forcing defenders to adapt, which often results in more goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. Without his presence, Madrid's attack becomes predictable and less incisive, making it difficult to create plays. The alternatives Ancelotti has found have shown limited results, highlighting that for Real Madrid to regain its competitive edge, Vinicius Jr.'s recovery will be crucial. He is a player who not only makes a difference in terms of goals, but also inspires his teammates and lifts the team's spirit. Therefore, his absence is felt not just in statistics, but in the soul of the team. Despite the loss to Athletic Bilbao, Real Madrid had some bright moments thanks to Jude Bellingham and Rodrigo. These two players showed why they are fundamental pillars for the team, even in a challenging collective scenario. Jude Bellingham was, once again, tireless on the field. With his leadership presence and impressive skill, he not only actively participated in creating plays, but also demonstrated a physical and emotional commitment that is rare to see. His attempts to push the team forward were constant, even when the tactical system seemed to hinder progress. By the end of the match, his frustration was visible, but not due to a lack of effort. He finished the game with blood on his knees, the result of a challenge that showed how willing he is to sacrifice himself for the team. Rodrigo, for his part, was decisive in Real Madrid's temporary equaliser. He displayed intelligence and composure. The partnership between the two was one of the few moments when the Madrid attack truly functioned, showing that when in sync, they can be lethal. Additionally, Rodrigo also excelled in his movement, opening spaces and pulling defenders, which was crucial to keep Real Madrid alive in the match until the final minutes. Although the final result was not favourable, performances like those of Bellingham and Rodrigo remind us that Real Madrid still has players with the quality and spirit needed to turn this phase around. They are talents who, with the right support, can lead the team toward better days. The coming week promises to be crucial for Real Madrid's future. The pressure on Carlo Ancelotti is at alarming levels, and the management seems lost, trying to find solutions to save the season. The squad, which theoretically has the quality to compete for titles, faces a significant dilemma: continue betting on the current formula, or make drastic changes that could restore the winning identity for which the club is known. As we approach a decisive phase, Real Madrid finds itself at a critical crossroads. The promising performances of players like Jude Bellingham and Rodrigo offer hope, but the absence of Vinicius Jr. and the increasing pressure on Ancelotti highlight the urgent need for changes in the team. Real Madrid's rich history is marked by comebacks and achievements, and fans yearn for the management to find effective solutions to reverse the current scenario. Now, the big question is, can the club rewrite its story this season, or are we on the brink of a new era with significant changes ahead? Stay tuned for more updates and analyses on the future of our beloved Real Madrid, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss any news about the team and the excitement of football.